Hello and welcome back to our Shatter Balance campaign in Crusader Kings 2 with the HIP mod. So in the last episode we finished our de jure war for the county of Barry over here. And we're just waiting for truces to expire so we can go to another holy war against probably Sicily. And otherwise looking for other places that we can expand to, and in fact between the two episodes here I was looking around for other claimants. And I discovered that we actually have a... If I actually go to the liege here, we have a claimant in our realm already for the Kingdom of Trebizond, which, despite the name, is actually a duchy. Unfortunately, although it's a strong claimant, it's also a 60-year-old incapable woman, so she is going to have to live long enough for us to be able to press her claim, but we should probably just give it a go. It is a strong claim, of course, so we can press it immediately, no matter who is in charge of the duchy already, so we'll grant her a landed title. And we should, therefore, be able to press her claim and take the land for ourselves. Again, we have to declare war on the actual liege. Claim Trebizond for our vassal. So, assuming she lives long enough for us to finish this war, we should be able to do this. Unfortunately, my retinue is way out of position, so we're going to have to probably just rely on vassal levies. I think Kartli is probably not especially strong at the moment. They have about 4k, so we should be able to raise enough troops over here to deal with them. I guess we got you already. And you. Okay, this gives us about 6,000, so probably enough. We might want to raise a few more just to be on the safe side. That should do it. I think we've got a lot of mountains over here, so we'll try not to fight them in there if we can help it. Unless we're on the defensive, of course. Okay, so it's ended inconclusively already. Oh well, that's fine. You inherited a weak claim on the Kingdom of Trebizond, so we'll just leave him in power there. I think we are not going to be able to press a weak claim right now, because the current holder is not a regency. Yeah, that CB is not available to us. We also have claimants to the Kingdom of Kakheti, which is over here, and I'd kind of rather not gain that land if it's not going to be adjacent to the rest of the land I have. I think what we should try to do then is see if we can kill him, which is looking relatively unlikely, but we may as well give it a go. Well, we can bribe one person into the plot. Which gives it some chance of firing, I believe, albeit a very small one. If only we could get his spymaster in. It seems unlikely. No, we'll leave it running. Just for the moment, anyway. Lately, in the morning, you've snuck out of your residence with a few trusted bodyguards to walk the beaches and smell the fresh ocean breeze at dawn. There is something amazing when you heard the waves crashing on the sand, the sound of pure, raw, natural energy. But now I better get back home. So we gained a couple of piety, which is fine. Okay, my son came of age, became a fortune builder. That's fine, I guess. We do have an unlanded son now, which is going to hurt our prestige gain slightly. But I'm not too concerned about that. So our daughter is often involved in fights with other toddlers. Let's see. I think we'll go for the chance of her becoming diligent. Wrath is a reasonable trait as well, if not extremely good. And she became proud, which at least is pretty much neutral. Extra prestige is something, I suppose. What an amazing dream I had last night. After waking up, I rush over to one of my servants and begin excitedly telling her about the dream. You see, last night I dreamt that I was, well, The dream mainly revolved around, crap, I forgot what it was about. So we lose 1 prestige. How terrible. We can hold a grand tournament though, which I think we will actually do. It will get us a certain amount of prestige, which is good, and we can definitely spare the 200 gold. There's a host army wandering around here. And the army of Nicaea is raised. What are you raising your army for? Who knows? Speaking of the theme of Nicaea, we have a new holder who is only 4 years old. Okay. A hostile siege going on somewhere. Oh, we apparently have some land over here. I guess that's what you have your army raised for. Okay, well, I don't really care about that. It's time to let the tournament begin, and for the next few months, let all show their martial brilliance. This is the time. You are under... yeah, our vassal Duchess of Nicaea, actually, as it happens. I guess we just inherited that land, maybe. Okay, our guest has tragically been killed during the tournament. That is most unfortunate. Well, he really shouldn't be fighting in a tournament when he's blind. That doesn't seem safe. Another guest has been tragically wounded during the tournament. Okay. That's also unfortunate. And you have made Do Maximus the Mad. Great name. Made him more happy with me. Well, I guess it's apt. Still no movement on our plot. This guy of Hadrianopolis has been crowned the winner of my grand tournament. Okay, well done. You have taken second place. A valiant performance. And this dude got third place. He fought hard, he did. Well done. A glorious event, everyone's opinion is increased. And my daughter, Kaiserissa... no, Kaiserissa Basilea, excuse me. Kaiserissa is of course the title. Is turning into an arrogant little braggart. I might have to rein her in a little. Might as well try to make her humble, I suppose. That's fine. And let's see. We do have one of our truces expiring next year. Our truces with the Italian Muslim characters are lasting a bit longer. It looks like you are actually having a pretty bad time in a war against Armenia. Oh, Armenia is subjugating them. Okay, so it looks like that truce is going to be largely irrelevant in a little while, so that's something. My son asked me for a fief of his own to govern. Well, we'll just mention a church career, I suppose. Okay, and our shipyards are built. We can probably do some different upgrades here now. I guess militia training grounds will do fine. I suppose we could always look to attack Serbia, maybe. Any claimants to the Duchy of Rascia? Yes. But only a weak claim. And the current holder is the king himself. Looks like we have a bit of a war going on down here. Who are you fighting? An Orthodox uprising. Looks like he's actually having a bad time in that uprising. They now have their 2 armies parked in what I think is mountains. Well, one is hills. No, stay in the mountains. My daughter is mastering the art of diplomacy. Okay, well, this battle could go well for the rebels. Yeah, they got their reinforcements there, so they're definitely going to win that one. You have discovered a plot where this guy seeks to fabricate a claim on my duchy, my capital duchy no less. I'm going to have to ask you to not do that, please. I don't want to imprison him or revoke his title or anything because he has the claim that we want to press on Trebizond. So we'll just tell him to quit it. He had a granddaughter. Who is quick. Okay, this is the second daughter of our heir. Could be better. Could have had a strong genius, but no. Oh well. Arranged marriage from the Queen of Pannonia and Ragusa. Wants to marry herself to my son. Oh, okay. That seems fine. I'll accept your alliance. Oh, it looks like the uprising is going to get put down, unfortunately. Oh well. So we've been called to arms immediately by our new ally in Pannonia. Against Moldova. Okay, I'll accept. I don't want to lose 100 prestige, but I'm probably not going to help. Pretty sure she can handle that by herself anyway. Oh, it looks like Armenia has won their war, so they've taken all of this land that was previously held by whatever was the name of the realm that was previously here. So we did not have a truce with Armenia, so we could potentially find some claimants to this land now and be able to press their claims. Or maybe Crete? No, apparently not. With this duchy down here. We do have a claimant. He's blinded. He's a weak claimant, and the duchy is currently held by a woman, so I don't know, since we have gender equality on, whether he'll still be able to, or we'll still be able to press his claim or not. Ordinarily in vanilla we would be able to, I think, but I'm not sure how it works with gender equality on. We'll try it though. So we're looking for Cilicia Trachea. We'll invite you to court. Unfortunately, we already have the county that I would like to give him loaned out to a different claimant, so I'll have to give him Thessalia, which I would rather not do, but I guess it'll be fine. Okay, our other daughter came of age. Unfortunately became an indulgent wastrel, which is pretty terrible. That's fine though. We weren't planning on having her inherit anyway. The reason I'm giving him this county, by the way, in case I haven't explained it or haven't explained it recently, is that it's in our capital duchy, and therefore we will be able to plot to revoke it back from him later. We could alternatively give him another county if we had one. In fact, we apparently have this county over here. No, we don't. It just looked a different color for some reason. We don't actually have any other counties outside of our capital duchy, so we wouldn't have any other options anyway, but even if we did, if I had, say, a county over here or something, I could give that to him, but then I would now have no recourse to revoke that later unless he rebelled against me or something. And then he would end up with a county outside of his duchy, and everything would be messy and terrible. But, I digress. So let's grant him this county. And apparently lost our ecclesiarch, who is now his vassal, I guess. Ugh. 5 skill ecclesiarch, which is not very good. Hopefully we can now press that claim against Armenia. Indeed we can, okay, so that's good. Well, this might be a difficult war. I imagine Armenia is relatively strong, but I think we can probably handle it well enough. Why don't we call in our new vassal in Pannonia? Not vassal, ally. May as well call in Serbia as well. They're fairly distant, but we should be able to get troops down here in a reasonable amount of time. We'll just raise all of our levies, I think. But I'll disband the ones over here in Italy. My retinue excluded, of course. I've heard that many of the peasants under my rule are not eager to partake in this war. They claim that they suffer a lot for what seems to be pointless fighting. Well, I think those useless pieces of filth should be happy. Stupid peasants. My moodiness and tendency to lash out at people is getting worse. I sleep too little and can't seem to stop worrying. So we're going to gain the trait stressed. Okay. Well, I don't like that, but it is what it is. So Pannonia is coming in, as is Serbia. How strong is Armenia, actually? 13k? Okay, so we have them outnumbered anyway. Probably. Don't actually have all of my levies raised, of course. Now we have 2,500, so shouldn't have too much problem against them. Pannonia, of course, probably won't actually help since they're fighting Moldova right now. Armenia is actually landing some troops over here. 107. How terrifying. Okay, so with this many troops gathered, we can probably take this stack and go and fight these troops that are sieging me. Or just not, because they're leaving now. I guess we'll head over to some of our target counties. I'm not sure whether we're going to gain the de jure land or the land that is currently held by the holder of the title. So, I don't know which we'll gain more benefit out of sieging, but I guess we'll just siege everything in this area, just to be on the safe side. Oh, that's only one county, actually. Okay, that's fine. You can head through to here. We'll wait for a few more troops to arrive in this area. Okay, our militia training grounds are built. Oh, and here comes 12,000 troops. They are attacking me in the mountains here. So, the army that we have leaving is going to get out on the 18th. I assume if we stopped that army, then they would decline to continue attacking, but I think I actually want them to attack me there. So let's see, we'll just get this one over here, and the army that is going to stay here is going to get good leaders in charge. It actually already has good leaders, so that's fine. You can stay. And we should be able to reinforce with another 16k once this battle starts. The largest part is going to get there on the 2nd of August, okay. So we also have a river crossing in our favor. We'll see how this goes. Ooh, we're taking some damage in the center there, but we got our reinforcements in a timely fashion, so this should be totally fine now. And indeed we won. We captured somebody. Gets us up to 88% already, actually. And you are headed to here, so we'll follow. Unfortunately, there's probably somebody's retinue from in here, which won't give us war score to fight, but shouldn't be a problem. Oh, unfortunately, it looks like they took precedence in this battle, so we may not get any war score from this. Oh, and Kartli is actually having a huge revolt now. Or Armenia, excuse me. Yeah, we got no war score from that, which is pretty unfortunate. So we're going to have to do a few sieges to get this war over with. So I'll get you spread out here. And you can head down here, I suppose. Okay. Well, we're going to have to get this finished in the next episode because we're out of time for this one. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.